Hey!
Hey!
We're back with some more free agency predictions. We got DeMarcus Lawrence, edge rusher from the Cowboys.
Tank, as some people call him.
The Tank?
No, just Tank.
Frank the Tank?
No, just Tank.
Tank.
So I've been told, though.
I like
Alrighty.
DeMarcus Lawrence. But
Sounds
some may have thought that he should have been Defensive Player of the Year. At the top of the league in sacks, mainly was the first half of the year. Kind of went downhill the last part of the year. Does that affect him in free agency?
No.
No?
No.
Well, we're going to find out. We're going to discuss it here. We got plenty of teams on the board. Teams that are on the board are Fitz, maybe teams with a lot of cap space, or a team with a giant need there. So we're going to break them down. We're going to eliminate some of these teams and
We're going to fill some holes.
fill some holes. Okay. All right. What?
I'm sorry, I threw off the mojo.
Yeah,
Let's
you
keep
threw
going
it
here.
off. I didn't know what it really meant by that.
Like holes on team. It
That's what
sounded
I
worse
thought,
than it
but
was.
It just sounded really.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Any team. Well, I'll start it off. You're sidetracked a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of the teams here. I'm gonna get rid of the Patriots. Could use another pass rusher. Pass rush was not good in the Super Bowl. It's not good at all.
No.
Wasn't that good really all year. Pretty good in the first playoff game they played. But they can use another guy. But too much money maybe to spend here. Not a lot of cap space. What's that noise? Is that some kind of alert? I don't know. But, you know, they don't have the cap space to get to DeMarcus Lawrence, I don't think. They would like a guy like this, but unlikely. Unlikely. But I think it fills a need. Could be a fit. But who are you going to get rid of here?
Well, I got one I would want to get rid of just because of our last video. And I think if you've seen the last video, I'm going to have to get rid of here. I'm going to get rid of the Raiders.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of the Raiders. And because if you...
Last video meaning Ezekiel Ansah.
Yeah, Ziggy Ansah. You're going to see that they're making money moves in my book, so they don't go after him.
So you think they prefer Ziggy over Lawrence?
Yes.
Okay. I can see it.
It's not too hot of a take, but, you know.
There's a reason I think that they have a better chance for Ziggy, but I'll get to that at the end. I think a lot of teams may take a bigger shot at Ziggy, but there's a reason for that. But I want to discuss that when I choose my team. So who's next off the board? I'm gonna take the Seahawks off the board.
Same reason?
Same reason as the Patriots. Too much of a cap hit. They could use him. They have other needs that are bigger. He does fit, but again, too much of a cap hit. I think too much money for them. Will they even take a shot? I don't know. Maybe not even. So
I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I'm going to take the Colts off.
Colts.
Made it very clear that I think that their money needs to be spent elsewhere. They have far too many needs to focus on this right now.
Yeah.
There's bigger holes that need to be filled.
I think the Colts got to go big on offensive line and free agency.
Yes.
They don't want to have to go to the draft and get starting offensive linemen. Especially with the third pick, you want to take a guy that's going to Quentin Nelson's an option, but you want to take a guy that's going to help you right away, make a big impact. So I think you want to get offensive lineman in free agency, and then in the draft get a guy like this, or running back or receiver, skill position guys.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good move, taking the Colts off. Next, I'm going to take off I'm not sure. I'm going to take off the Browns.
Okay.
I think they have the money. They need another guy alongside Myles Garrett. But again, we bring up Ezekiel Ansah again. I think they maybe will like him better, may go for him, make more of a push for him. Or maybe Bradley Chubb's an option in the draft. But Browns really aren't too appealing unless it comes to the money.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's going to go for the money. Who's it going to be? I like to think a lot of these guys rather win, so maybe they want to scratch the Browns off their list there, but it's a possibility.
I agree. This is where it gets tough. May I take off the Bills?
Okay.
Seems like we like this left side of the board here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take off the Bills. Much like what we said for Ziggy, I think that their defense is good and it's getting older, but I think money is going to be spent at the quarterback position.
Ooh. Not going to draft one? It might be to have two. They have 2 picks in the first round, so they can use those to trade up. But I think it's more likely they stay put with those 2 picks and maybe draft a guy like DeMarcus Lawrence, similar position. Maybe get that defense younger. So I agree with taking the Bills off. So we have 4 teams remaining. We got the Cowboys, we got the Jets, we got the Buccaneers, and we got the Lions.
I got my 2.
You got your 2?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to remove a team. I'm going to remove the Jets because it may not be a fit. They may be moving on from Muhammad Wilkerson. That doesn't seem like a fit. Maybe for not even on the field issues, for off the field concerns. But so they could use another pass rusher, but I don't know if he's really a fit there. Yeah, I think these 3 teams. Obviously, the Cowboys are fit because they had him on their team, but I think these teams he fits more scheme wise. So these are the final 3. The case for these 3 teams, I mean, could return to the Cowboys. That's his team. They know him. They got the chemistry. The Bucs need pass rush more than anybody. I mean, that might be the biggest need. I say the Bucs pass rush and the Colts O-line are like the biggest needs out of any teams. Bears receivers maybe, Ravens receivers. Those are like the biggest needs in football this offseason. So that's why the Bucs are up here. The Lions might lose out on Ezekiel Ansah. So that's why they're up here.
Mm-hmm. My 2 teams are still here.
Who's your 2 teams?
I think he either returns or he goes to the Lions to replace Mr. Ziggy.
Well, you think Ziggy might be on the way out?
I think Ziggy's going to take some bones.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't see the Ziggy video, check it out. We had him possibly on the way out, see where he landed. But yeah, I agree with these final 2, Cowboys, Lions. Now back to why I thought teams would have a better chance at Ziggy or wanted Ziggy instead of DeMarcus Lawrence is because I think that DeMarcus Lawrence is getting the franchise tag from the Cowboys. So I'm going with the Cowboys there. I don't know if they really have anybody else they franchise tag. I think he was their sack leader. Pass rush is very important. I think it's going to happen.
I agree.
You agree on
that? I think
that?
even if he's not tagged, I think he's going back.
Yeah. It's just a little risky though because he did have so many sacks. He led the league in sacks so early in the year. Then he didn't have that much at the end of the year. So it's a little risky. Maybe
he peaked
a little bit, but it's hard to find guys that can get to the quarterback, and we know he can get to the quarterback. It's very important. So, and they got Taco Charlton with them, so could be good. Could be a good future there. Cowboys still need some help building that defense. I think the offense is set. They could use another receiver. Mm-hmm. O-line's got to stay healthy. They could use another receiver, but really, it's about building that defense. So we think he's going back to the Cowboys. I think it's going to be the franchise tag. But,
it's not the exciting pick, but,
you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they don't want to franchise tag him. Because even with the franchise tag, it's still quite a bit of money. It's not like you don't have to pay him.
Yeah.
Still a little bit of money there. So we'll see. But is this the first one we had somebody returning?
I think it's the first one we agreed on too, like that.
Yeah, we're usually splitting all these. I'm trying to think. I think it's the first time we had somebody returning to their team.
Wow.
Perhaps.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Why are you congratulating me?
I don't know. I was congratulating him.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Lawrence.
So that'll do it for DeMarcus Lawrence. We got plenty more on the way, whether it's free agents, whether it's NFL draft coverage, mock drafts, all kinds of fun stuff leading up to free agency, then to the draft, then to week 1. Can't wait for all of that. Exciting, even when it's not in season. The NFL is just exciting.
We're always in season.
We're always in season here. Don't you worry. Please comment who you want us to cover next, free agency. We got Sammy Watkins planned in the near future. So let us know on other ones. Check out our other videos. Go vote for your fan-voted mock drafts. Link in the description. Always there. Thank you guys for the support.
Let's go.
But that'll do it for us today. Goodbye.